It's so cool talking to you guys. Talking like hearing all these, like don't chase money, chase excellence, and one of my black belts, her dad would always say that, and then money will chase you. So like doing the right things, doing all the right things character wise and everything else, and then it comes, right. It just comes.
Well, I've had friends that have super brilliant people that have chased the money. Their lives their lives aren't so great. Multiple divorces, this, that, the other thing. Like, just be a good person.
It's so cool to see some of the old faces. And is it Thor? Yeah, Thor. He was in Tarzana. He was part of that boxing. The
Tarzana boxing.
Yeah, was he that? Is that how you guys know him?
Yeah. So what's crazy is so we grew up in the South Bay. So we used to live down in Redondo. We moved. This clown and his brother.
Wait, hear how stupid this is, but go ahead.
Listen, we have a beautiful home in Redondo Beach.
I love Redondo Beach.
I love Redondo Beach too. Well.
But all my wife's family was out here in the San Fernando Valley, and they were playing travel basketball. They played on a team out here in the valley. Their cousins were out, and this clown and his brother hit me up. Let's move to the valley. We want to move to the valley.
Alberto, I have a question before he continues. Would you let your 11-year-old son or daughter tell you where to move and then hold it against them? I'm just curious.
No.
Thank you very much.
But
I'm not choosing sides.
No, but this is how dumb I am. I'm definitely not that sharp. Like, these guys tell me they want to move to the valley, and so I'm like, okay, I asked Mom, if you want to move to the valley? Yeah, I would love it. My sister's there, this, and I'm like, okay, start looking for houses if you want.
Worst decision in
We
your
end
life.
up moving to the valley. My office is down in...
Shows his values, though. His family first,
No, this man is
Listen,
he's the best, but I wouldn't let an 11-year-old tell me where to move, but that's fine.
He listens. Though. He's listening to you
It's
guys.
not happening anymore, though. I've wised up. They pulled the one on me, but so it's crazy. So we moved. We got a beautiful home in Tarzana. My sister-in-law, after a year being there, my sister-in-law bought the house next door. I'm not shitting you. The house next door, we have a bridge that goes from their house to our house, right? And then I made that drive down to my office down in Torrance for over 10 years.
Wow.
Until I finally moved my office out to the valley.
Wow.
Yeah. So Thor, when we moved out there, I went into Tarzana boxing. I took some classes there, and then I had Thor start giving...
What year did you guys move to the valley?
12 years ago, right?
Was it 12? No, even, I think like 14.
14 maybe?
Yeah, right around that, 14, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I was in 6th grade, 7th grade.
It was right before your bar mitzvah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was 12 years old, right around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 years.
So I met Thor. He started training me, this and that. So we became very close friends. So I worked with him. I did some training with him. I cornered him for a bunch of his fights. And Thor's an interesting character. And I love everything about Thor, though. Like, really interesting.
Hey, you guys plugged him in the right seat. What he's doing, it's like
now
content creating and...
Yeah, now he's, running his gym, Pugilist Gym. He's got some great partners running that gym. And he works a lot with the youth in the community. He's doing a lot of work with the at-risk youth. So, gang guys that are close to joining gangs and things that, getting them in and giving them free training and stuff. So,
yeah. I can remember as soon as we moved out here, I mean, he was always doing like mitts for meals where he'd hold a round of pats for someone. They have to give $1 or $2 or $5, whatever it was. Yeah. But Thor's always been...
He's a big softie, but you wouldn't know it. Like, you know what I mean? He comes across really like crazy sometimes, but dude, that guy's the biggest softie.
I don't know if you guys know, but the first Legacy Gym, when I first moved to LA, the first Legacy Gym was in Encino.
Yep.
And I think the sign's even still there. There's like a My Gym. There was a My Gym. I don't think it's even there anymore. But there's another martial arts studio there. Marcus Qual, like he took over the gym, and whatever things happened. One of my students, he was like a private student. He moved to Calabasas, and it was like in between here and there,
Yeah.
And so we decided, okay, Encino, it's cool to see. I just know a lot of people are from around there, and it's just cool to see all these like old faces, not old faces, but like these guys that have been in the game and just giving them opportunities. We're seeing them in good places, the right places that I think they're excelling at.
Yeah, well, it's cool because a lot of the guys that were in the fighting scene or they were competing at the time, now they're all coaches or assistant coaches or some type of trainers, and they all get to see each other at our events, and their students are fighting their students, and it's really cool.
That generational thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool. See, like Rob Gooch has a school out there. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.